So today we're exploring the villages which are on the outskirts of Alcala la Real. We're going to see Ribera Alta and Ribera Baja. We are now in Ribera Alta and we're going to explore that a little bit more. Okay, so Ribera Alta, you've got just under 300 inhabitants in the village itself. You've got yourself a bus stop just here, and also down the road, on the main road, there's another bus stop. The bus comes between Frailes and Alcala and obviously stops here along the way. What we've got in the village is we've got a bar, we've got a shop, there's a doctor's, there's a little post office, obviously church. So you've got your basic amenities here, but then you've got Alcala la Real, just around about 15 minutes down the road. This is one of the plazas. And in itself, even though it's small, you know, it's well presented. People always looking after, cleaning the streets. What I'm going to do now is take you into the bar slash shop. So as we go in, we've got this small shop area where you've got meats, yogurts, drinks, crisps, oil, pretty much everything that you need. And then from here, you've got the bar to the back. So at least you know that if you do fancy a drink out, then you do have the bar on your doorstep, nicely modernised, recently been refurbished. And they also do food here as well. So now we'll continue and see what else we can find. Muchísimas gracias. So now we're going to take a drive around the town, or around the village should we say, just to give you a better idea of what it's like, streets. And just to give you a much better feel. So here we have another little plaza where we've got the stunning church. As you can see, these streets were made for donkeys. Ribera Alta itself is a quiet village, even though you've got plenty of neighbours, so you can either keep yourself to yourself or mingle with the locals. And as I mentioned, you've got Alcala on your doorstep as well for a much busier nightlife if you fancy going out over the weekend. Beautiful restaurants. So I know that was a quick visit of the village, but as we said, you've got the local amenities, you've got everything, the basics there, and now we're going to visit Ribera Baja. So just before we go into the village, I wanted to show you that In the distance there, this is where we've just been, so this is Ribera Alta, okay, and now we're going to take a look at Ribera Baja. So let's continue. So we're just arriving into Ribera Baja. As you can see here to the right, we have a sports area along with a small park, and there is a centro social which has a bar. So even though there's no shops in this small village, you can still go out and socialise with the neighbours and have that drink on an evening if you fancy it, or maybe take a walk, and it's a nice place to just stop off and get a refreshment. The village itself doesn't have more than 500 people, so again it's a small village, nice and intimate. But like we mentioned before, because you're close to Alcala, it doesn't make you feel isolated at all. And again, it's got a bus stop, and you've got some wonderful places around here that you can go walking, exploring. Fantastic if you've got animals, dogs. You've got those mountains in the background. Got some really nice locations and places to visit here. As we just come down the lane, we've come across this small bridge, and we found the river San Juan. This river actually starts in Castilla de Locobin, and it makes its way through various villages and towns. It's nice and cool here. Don't know if any of you remember, but when I was younger, I used to play poo stick. So you drop a stick on one side of the bridge, and then you would watch it make its way through to the other side. That was always something fun to do as a child. So obviously you're in the middle of Andalucia, you're in the middle of the olive groves, but then all of a sudden you have this stunning area which is more natural park, foresty type, just a really pretty place to come and visit, and just really to get to know the area more, you know, and get out and about and breathe in that fresh air. Okay, so now we've come to a part of Ribera Baja which is called Casa Nuevas, and as you can see, you can actually stay here and you can rent and stay for holidays. And we're just going to explore a little bit more down here, where you've got the old wash room and the old fuente, which looks like it's no longer in use, but obviously they've tried to keep it nice to keep the history. What you do have around here is some beautiful scenery. You would never get bored of looking at this. So now we're coming to the end of our little tour of Ribera Alta and Ribera Baja. We hope that you enjoyed it. It was short but very sweet, and if you want any more information on the location or any of the properties that we've got here on the market, then do not hesitate to get in contact with us, and we will be very happy to help you and assist. For now, have a lovely day, and bye for now.